Hey guys, it's me, Albert. I'm just here outside somewhere in McAllen, Texas. I'm not going to tell you exactly where. Before I can get into what I can do, but the reason why I'm recording this is because I just want to say a story that I've been through. And it was like some kind of revelation revealed. And I thought I'd write it down and maybe tell it. There was one day somewhere in the year 2021, I was thinking about how much I love how Molly Rankin sings. I love the way she sings. She's from a band called ALVVays. Well, I just remember it was a bright sunny morning with a clear sky. I had woken up somewhere outside, not from my apartment, not from my car. I was just outside next to a building. I'm not always in the same place. But I wake up in the morning and it's a bright day. And I was walking down the expressway, down the sidewalk, holding a sign. I was waving at people, saying good morning, hello everybody. I'm Albert. I'm just here. Like, if I can have a few bucks just for the day. And then I had received a $20 bill that looked new from a recent year from a person in a car that was passing. He was passing down the expressway as if it was all masterminded. So the $20 bill looked brand new and current and recent. It was from that year, in the year 2021. And there was an experience about the covenant between two churches, as I was feeling once again happy just because I was listening to a song by ALVVays called Next of Kin in my mind. I wasn't actually listening to the song in my headphones or through a speaker or through the radio. It was just all in my head. I was just thinking about the song inside my head. And I wanted to be careful what I was going to spend that $20 bill on, and not spend it on just something I don't mean. So I felt the power, and I just felt the good vibes, and just they always thinking about ALVVays, and it just makes me feel happy. Like when I hear ALVVays, it just makes the day seem like it's better than what it was. And I walked to the van store inside a plaza to purchase what I saw, and what I saw was a navy green beanie, the one that I'm wearing right now. And I purchased the green beanie with that $20 bill, and now I have my own beanie, and I want to keep it forever. I'm going to keep it forever. I want to take care of it. It's a good memory. I'm going to keep it as a good memory. And then I was into this song called Dives. So there's a song by ALVVays called Dives. And there was a lot happening, and there was a lot going on as I'm living my life. And then later on, over the days, I get kicked in the nuts. I get right in the nads. I get kicked in the nads by some girl, and I got sent to oblivion as I was listening to the song Dives. So I got kicked in the nads along the way, and then several days later, I laughed about it. And then I wrote a letter to someone, and I went to deliver the letter expecting for the person to reply back to me when I stopped by in later months. And I had gone like if I was pretending to be a blue jay flying through the experience while listening to the song Dives. I imagined and laughed about it. I was thinking about that song, and it just makes the day seem better than it is, or better than it was. So I delivered the letter, and that was somewhere in March 2022. I remember I was wearing my navy green beanie that day, and I was I was going through, I don't know if it was a phase of just listening to ALVVays all the time. I don't know if it was just a phase of listening to ALVVays, but that's what was in my mind. And I just hope the beanie that I have doesn't get ruined or messed up or anything like that. I want to take care of it and have it for the rest of my life. But then I was expecting, so I delivered the letter to someone, and I was gonna go back a few months later to get the answer of what the person I wrote to was gonna reply back to me. But something horrible happened, as I had expected to get that person to reply back to me. It didn't happen though. What ended up happening instead was me getting arrested, and I got sent to jail on April 7th, 2022. So when I got released in late September 2022, I had no idea ALVVays was coming out with a third album in October. And my birthday was in October 12th, 2022. Well, I was born in 1988, but so much happened, and there's another day I didn't get to celebrate. I was still so into the first album, and sometimes I get off topic so often. It's not even about that anymore. But I'm just here telling the story that the overall experience was amazing, and it felt like I was part of something great. I feel like I was part of something really strong. And I don't know if it was a trend, a movement, or if it's just me being a fan about it, being a fan about different things. It was just a tremendous experience. So to come to a conclusion, I never got a response back from the person I wrote to, and I missed out on a lot, and I'm just starting over, relearning how to live again. And I came out of the hospital too from my shenanigans, and it's just been wild experiences that I've had. And I don't know if I'm just going through a phase, because there is times I would listen to Norah Jones too, and I was going through a phase about that too. But now it's always like I'm always listening, I'm always thinking about ALVVays. I love ALVVays. I love them, yeah. And I just wanted to tell that story. I probably didn't tell it as the best as possible as I could, but here I am. Just wanted to let you know. Just wanted to let you know my side of the story about something that happened.